Hey guys, so we are back with Skred Red today. It's been a while, but I'm looking to take it to some smaller events this week, maybe. Uh, so I figured I'd play a couple games with it. This hand looks legit. It's aggressive. I like it. Start off with Valakut. This means that I have more of a late game too, so I can get in some early damage if if he wraths or something like that. Then I come back with just hitting him in the face with lands eventually. So it gives me some longevity and allows me to actually be more aggressive in the early stages of this game. So we're going to play out Hangerback and say go. So Hangerback also gives me some longevity unless he paths it. Path is the only real answer to this, which he may have. This looks like it might be that red-white land hate or whatever that deck is that uses like boom and bust, but maybe not. This looks like maybe Mardu now. Pyromancer. Fun. What fun. Now here I have to decide if it's better to volcanic fallout. No, because I don't. Make your tokens. I don't care. You're not going to block my Hangerback, so... the reason I did that is because Volcanic Fallout is going to be great anyway against Pyromancer. Make some tokens, I'm going to kill them all, and Pyromancer. So, you sink some value into Pyromancer, and then he dies, and I get value. Now, if he, takes the Fallout from my hand, then we're in a little bit of trouble, but not too much, Thoughtseize, yeah, he's going to take it from my hand. Clearly. But yeah. But at the same time, we run a number of Pyroclasm effects. Achandra is hilarious here. Even P and Karan are decent. If he paths the Boros Reckoner, now Valakut is just closer to being active. So, we're up to three mountains now. Islands. Play blue too much, alright, people? Leave me alone. Alright, well, that was a very good turn for him. But I don't think that I'm dead. So, we play on. Koth, that's decent. Yeah, we can Koth minus into Pia. So now he has just as many blockages as he has attackers. If he wants to attack into me, great. I will willingly trade for your young Pyromancer, sir. If he attacks Koth, great. I will willingly, kill all your things. So what are you gonna kill? He kills Pia, which is reasonable, but he could have killed Koth, which is probably equally threatening. Swing 3. All at Koth. I'm okay with trading away tokens, aren't I? No, I'll just let Koth die. That's fine. Oh, Storm Breath works. We'll pass. Storm Breath, pro white, so he can't Helix, can't path it. He's got to deal with it in normal fashion. The elementals are going to apply pressure, but once I draw into a Pyroclasm effect, I'm alright. And I also have the 3 Thopter tokens, so we're not in as bad a position as it looks. He also should be... Oh no, he gained life off the Helix. Lingering Souls, cool. More things that Storm Breath is good against. And yeah, without, he doesn't have Bolt mana up, so maybe he's feigning, maybe he's gonna attack and then second main. No, he's not. Play a land and then, go from there. That would be really funny. Batterskull. Alright, these top decks couldn't get any realer. So I think this opens us up to be okay with attacking with Stormbreath for 4. Because I'm definitely not going to block. Like, it would be one thing if I really needed to block, but I have Batterskull to lock up the ground. So, like, blocking at this point is just absurd. I also, next turn, I will equip Batterskull to Stormbreath. And then just the havoc begins. Swinging 8 a turn with Stormbreath is just gross. Wow, that's gross. So we're going to hope to top deck actually a mountain here. That's not a mountain, but it is really, really good. I think we can wait on it. I think we can equip Stormbreath with Batterskull. Next turn we can Sarkon. I mean, I don't see any feasible way he can win this match with me gaining 8 life here. Why is he running all these snow-covered lands? Does he just like the lands? Maybe he's also running Skred. Just Skred my Stormbreath for 8. Then I equip a Thopter token. GG. Yeah, there's just, unfortunately for him, there's not a lot he can do here. Like, he needed a Dismember or something like that to kill the Stormbreath. And he just didn't get there. And, now I got an 8/8 blocker with lifelink. And an 8/8 attacker with lifelink, yeah. So, we get game 1 there against an interesting Mardu deck. I think that Dragon's Claw is decent here. I also like Ratchet Bombs and Anger the Gods. What I don't like, Chandra's freaking fantastic. I actually don't love Blood Moon, even though he's running the Needle Spires and yada yada. Like, I don't love it. So I'll cut 2. He is running Grim Lavamancer, which makes Relic pretty useful. I don't care for Roast too much. It's a 1-for-1 against a deck that needs to be X for 1. And it's sorcery speed too, which is terrible. Ultimately, maybe Blood Moon just comes out totally, and I can cut. I like P and Karan because it produces tokens to block. I can maybe cut a Reckoner, but I don't want to. I think you can cut a Koth. Even though it's aggressive and useful, like as you saw that turn, it made him attack the Koth instead of me. I think that ultimately being able to sweep his stuff is more important. Another Valakut opening hand. Great. This hand's good, Turn 2 hanger back. I think we can keep this. Now, of course, like a Thoughtseize hurts or something like that, and this looks like a turn 1 Thoughtseize. So, Inquisition. So he'll take the Lightning Bolt most likely, because that kills Pyromancer. Interesting. He takes the Walker. I don't necessarily 100% agree with that, but of course maybe he doesn't have the Pyromancer in hand. So, and he knows I'm going to play turn 1 Valakut, so maybe he thinks that he can get by with, he can get at least a trigger off of the Surgical Extraction or something like that, out of hand, so he doesn't just get no value out of the Pyromancer, but it doesn't look like he has the Pyro. So next turn we can play out the Relic that we just drew. Chandra. Chandra is gonna, if we can resolve her, just win the game. There's absolutely nothing that he can do that's really is good against her, aside from pump all of his creature tokens, but you know, that's going to take some work. That's going to take a, you know, intangible virtue or something like that, which, you know, he could be running, but right now, eventually with the Valakut too, like Valakut and Chandra just pinging everything until he doesn't have anything, and we just attrition him out in this game, I think, is the game plan. Another mountain. So we are getting to 4. You know, maybe he's running a Dreadbore. Maybe Dreadbore is one of his sideboard options for walkers, because he did see the Koth, which can be threatening in a lot of situations, you know. I boarded it out, and that's a personal preference thing. You know, it didn't seem like it was the perfect card for a lot of situations in this matchup. In all honesty, I wish I had 2 Chandras for this matchup. Like, Chandra would just wreck this one, but this isn't really a deck that you'd expect to see. So, 1, 2, 3, Lingering Souls. Okay. So maybe he's holding up Bolt and Helix to kill Chandra. And that's fine. If he has to 2-for-1 himself to kill Chandra, I'm okay with that. I see what you're doing here, sir. Maybe we just exile both graveyards now. I don't want you to get that value off Lingering Souls. Anger of the Gods, decent top deck. Okay, so we have some options here, in all honesty. We can go, I think we go Koth minus Anger of the Gods. And the reason I'm doing this is because then he'll spend mana or a turn trying to kill Koth. Like if he bolts Koth here, uses some sort of burn spell on Koth, then I can resolve Chandra, who I think is the more important planeswalker in this matchup. So, you know, playing Koth first, yeah, leaves Koth vulnerable, but I want Koth to take the punishment that Chandra would be taking. You know, I want Chandra to resolve. I don't really care if Koth is on the field or not. Monastery Mentor. Cool. So he wanted me to use Anger of the Gods or something like that, and that's fine. Like, he wanted to get value off of, okay, I see you. So he wanted to get value off his stuff as well. We're gonna bolt the Monastery Mentor. And then if he has some sort of way of pumping the Monk, he can't save it. So we get there. Now, he could kill Chandra, right? But he did use a bolt. So, and I don't think that he's running like 4 bolts, 4 Helix. So it looks like we might be able to get there. If he activates Needle Spires, I have another bolt. There's another Mentor, which is definitely annoying. We get a Pyroclasm. Yeah, I think we can bolt the Mentor pretty safely. Cool, cool. We'll just minus Chandra. And say go. Oh, he's gonna path it, which I'm actually all right with. Like, if he kills the Chandra with Needle Spires or whatever. That's okay. He doesn't have any cards in hand, so he played out all of his things. Yeah, Chandra goes to 1. It is pretty. That's a pretty sweet land. I'm not gonna lie. Here, of course, I think the best way is to start with Scrying Sheets. That way we don't blank on a Chandra. Bolt. And I don't want that in my hand right now, so I'll go ahead and add a counter. Just deal 1 to him. Then we'll play Relic. And I'll say go. You know, he goes to 12 here. Chandra looks like she's about to be dead, but I'm going to make sure she's not. And Chandra's just very hard for his deck to deal with. You know, a Mardu Pyromancer, I guess you could call this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow permanents. So you get rid of the Needle Spires. Maybe he has target removal for Chandra. Nope, it's just another land. So we'll just go ahead and Relic now. For the sake of card draw. Draw a card. If we hit a mountain, it's not a mountain. Why would it be a mountain? Well, we have an option here of Pia. I think that's just the right play. Like, I don't think that you do anything else here. Thop. I'm gonna wait because like there's a lot of things I couldn't play for 2 mana, so I'd prefer to wait to find a turn where I have more than 2 mana open. For Chandra. Next turn, I think we present lethal. No, because we can't sack 2 Thopters and Bolt, right? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we draw a land, if we draw a land, we especially win with the Bolt. Do I get greedy and try to draw a land? I think I can upkeep Scrying Sheets pretty safely. No. Okay. So we don't hit. Culligan's Command. Alright. So we lose that. So that was a good 2 for 1. No. There. Jeez. Cockatrice is not being nice to me today. Next turn we do win, though, with Bolt, Reckoner, and an attack. Yeah. That was unfortunate. His game 2, he just didn't draw anything. He was actually dealing with the Chandra quite well. But ultimately, Chandra just is really good against that kind of a deck, and kind of outvalued him there, along with, you know, the lack of actual threats in his deck. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.